money! You might remember, but this game we've played before. We played the demo. Today we're playing Man of Nollyn. So I think it's been almost a year since we played the demo. I think we played it in April last year. Yeah, April last year. Early April maybe. And now it's finally out! Yippee! So it actually just came out last week. And, well, my schedule was full of the Limbus last week. So we didn't get around to playing it quite yet. But here we are. We are going to be playing the full release of Man of Nollyn. I'm not really sure how long this will be. I think I just got the feeling I'm not gonna finish in one stream. And yes, I wrote on my schedule I don't remember the answer to the first part, you know, like what we did in the demo, but I reviewed my VOD, so I actually do know the answer, and today we're gonna become good cops, right? Hopefully. I hope we become good cops. Just let me know if ever is lagging or anything. I think volume should be good. I tested it out, but I think my mouse feels a little sluggish for some reason. I don't know, maybe I need to restart my computer. But anyways, without further ado, we will start a new game of the full game of Man of Nollyn. I think there have... Oh, wait, no, I forgot. I have to use my keyboard. My bad. If there's one thing you know about Cheese, she plays puzzle games for the hot characters. No, I play puzzle games for the fun of it. You know, I play cute puzzle games. I play any puzzle games. You just don't see all of them, you know, because like some of them I just play off stream, like the hidden object games. I usually play that. Hang on, my mouse is really sluggish. It's weird. You two have fun staring at nice looking cat. I mean, understandable. What's the password? Oh, the one from the end of the demo. Merry Christmas. The apple that fell from the tree. My caps lock is broken. The hell are you talking? It's the no cheese and mad cheesecake. Oh my god, guys. I'm spoiling the password. Oh, I can skip the first chapter if I've already played the demo. Okay, guys. Then since I watched my VOD, let me just give you a quick recap of the first chapter just so everybody's on the same page. Then let's skip it, okay? Then I'll make it like a playlist on YouTube so that the demo starts on top and then we'll go into like the next ones after. Oh, this is sweet though that I get to skip the first chapter. So, as a recap of the first chapter, you are detective, no, not detective, you're private investigator Vin Verosa. You are hired by two up-and-coming aspiring police investigators. And then, sorry, names are failing me. I think one of them was Catherine and the other one was Chloe, but I might be mixing that up, but we'll see them soon enough, I'm sure. They hire you because they need to solve 6 cases to become full-fledged investigators, and no one ever said they couldn't hire a private eye to help them, so they do that. And the first case was this guy who he was how do I say it? He was a rich guy before, but then he lost it all. Like, he lost his wife, he lost all of his wealth, etc. And basically, the first case is that it was suicide. He suicided by cyanide poisoning. Yes. Yes. I think it ends off around there for the first chapter. So now we will continue into the second chapter. Sorry for my very bad recap. That's our recap. We will now proceed. It's okay. My VOD for the first chapter was like 1 hour. A little less, actually, if you cut out like my preamble before starting and my preamble after, my post rambling afterwards. You again. Evening. What, you gonna stand there twiddling thumbs? Yeah, I'm waiting for my next case. Ah, ain't playing Miss Nice and Kind today, huh? Yeah, the fuck knows. Maybe she'll show up if you order something. But my money, though. I know that in the first case, we didn't actually need to bribe or intimidate anybody. I guess since we skipped it, it doesn't affect my morality, I hope. Maybe it's still on neutral. So maybe it's okay to order the drink if I try to be a good cop. I want to be a good cop, okay? That's why that's our title. Oh, wait, I'm not a cop. A good detective. That's why that's our title, because I want to have a good morality. I don't want to bribe or intimidate anybody. if I don't have to. Because I learned that the hard way in the demo. Alright, I'll buy it. I'll order the drink. The usual. Sure thing, Mr. Holmes. He's poking fun at us. We're not Mr. Holmes. Nice. I actually like the sound of like pouring drinks as ASMR. I don't actually normally like the sound of food stuff, but pouring drinks is nice. One thing I gotta ask, Private Eye. Why you always take your absinthe straight? Alright, what do you like on your pizza? Not a fan of pizza, I'm afraid. Don't ever talk to me ever again. But she's a bartender. Of course she's gonna talk to you. It's her job. Vinverosa. See, one of them was in fact named Chloe. Hi, Vin. Hey, Vin. Hi. Got a case for you. Robbery this time, not murder. The victim, Sophia Grace, usually goes by Mrs. Grace. I'm familiar. Oh shit, sorry, this is him. Hello, G. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Puck, for dropping by. Yes, doing well. Hope you are too. Correct. Everything alright, officer? You sound oddly calm. Ah, it's nothing, don't worry. I'll go back to the slap happy bitch you know by the time you get here. Bro? I see. Anyway, someone smugged Mrs. Grace's big-ass diamond she kept in her library. Come here and we'll tell you more. Sure thing. How big, though? See you in a bit. Her huge diamond. How huge? What if they're still on the scene of the crime and it was just in their pockets? Okay, I cannot talk to the bartender again. I can talk to this person. Hello. Hey, you there. Fuck is this? Yeah, you, I'm talking to you, silly. You got a light? I could really use one. Wait a fucking sec. Well, look who it is. I thought I recognized the voice. You're that lady Harry loved to see. Mina, was it? Yeah, and what are you? The detective who solved the case? Don't make me fucking laugh. Nice to meet you too. Ah, now I really need some smoke. Cozy place, clean, no pukes on the ground, comfy chairs, good shit. You busy tonight? Excuse me? Wait, but this is, for context, this is the girl on the phone this is the prostitute on the phone who the previous victim liked to visit before when he was alive. Guys, wait, I'm gonna pass, and then can I take her up on that? You're no fun. Have a good evening now. If I save, can I take... I actually do have a cigarette case, though. Okay. Save game. Okay. Hey, what if I pay you? Yeah, come with me. Take this. What are you doing? I ain't a charity case. Go treat yourself to a hot dinner. For fuck's sake, you look paler than Harry last time. And Harry was dead! Oh, really? I'll take it, I guess. Thanks. Hey, 300 euros. Pounds? Have a good evening now. Wait, I did a good thing. Man, I thought I was doing a bad thing. Yeah, okay, I really can't talk to the barista, the bartender. I mean, like, I guess to be fair, he was like, don't ever talk to me ever again. But, oh, I can't talk to this person either. Okay, maybe later on? Alright, let's go to the case. Hello! Yes, her name was Catherine. So I got their names correct. Chloe and Catherine. You're here. Apparently. Lovely place. Smells like some rich-ass widow madam's residence. You couldn't be more right. A few hours ago, Sophia Grace, aka Mrs. Grace, realized her big blue diamond was missing from the library. Madame was giving her guests a tour when she realized it was gone. So she had guests. I spoke with Mrs. Grace earlier today. Here's her statement. Acquired her testimony. Okay, I guess I'll have to read it in my inventory. And this is Mrs. Grace's latest work. Don't know if it'll be any help, but hold on to it. Is it a book? Oh, a poem. Okay. You sure about this, officer? I'm a private eye, not some genius literary figure. Well, a genius literary figure can't exactly solve a criminal case, can he? Mrs. Grace is in her bedroom, second floor. Chloe's in the library. If you need me, I'll be in a small room on the first floor. Noted. I remember Catherine in the first case was next to the thing that I fill out to solve a case. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at everything on the first floor, talk to everybody on the first floor, go into that room and check the not the testimony, check the thing that I have to fill out so I have an idea of what I'm gonna be looking for. A delicate porcelain tea set neatly arranged in a glass cabinet, super luxurious but plain and frugal, much like its owner. I mean, I like the door. No, I mean, I agree with what he said when we entered. It seems pretty cozy. Okay. Hi. Your name? Wade. Mrs. Grace invited me. Hello, Wade. Not you, I meant the dude in the picture. Mark Thompson, old friend of mine. Oh, and I'm putting Hannah and Greg. Wait, hang on, let me grab those real quick before we continue in. Okay, wait. I tapped into the wrong thing. But thank you for the redeems, not less. Okay. Pudding hat though. Hey, it has a cherry today. Bro is surprised. Okay. There, that's fine. Alright. And what happened to him? 7 years ago, Mark got into a fight while playing cards with a man named Kyle. Okay. Did he die? Okay, friend got mad. Ended up challenging him to a duel. Kyle said yes. But it wasn't Kyle who showed up later that day. He hired a duelist. You familiar with the kind? Gunfighters paid to duel for the... Okay, so I guess he dies. Win, gets paid. Lose, die lonely. Fortunately for Kyle, the gunman got paid. You know who that was? I heard about him a long time ago, but I don't recall much. Not the Gregnan. I could ask him about the poem. Hang on, let me read the poem before I ask people about it. So her testimony. Grace woke up at 6:30 a.m. She meditated in the library from 9 a.m. The diamond was still there. Back in her own room at 11. Reviewed edits from the publisher. Went for a walk at 1:30. Maid stayed inside. Came back around 5. Fellow poets around 6 came in. Wade was the first to arrive at 5:50. After dinner, showed poets around the house, unlocked the library door, and the diamond was gone. Wait, that was basically like the entire day. She hasn't seen it for almost the entire day. Like, she was only there in the morning. No one left his or her seat during dinner. Mrs. Grace never told anyone anything about the diamond except the maid. I mean, like, unless the maid is in cahoots with someone, but the maid is automatically the most suspicious. But it might be too obvious, right? Her latest poem says she never shared it with anyone other than her fellow poets. In my hand is a tiny pond, a small mirror of an old dream shattered. His end brought freedom's sweet embrace. By blue gleam I find my place. By blue gleam I find my place, I feel like is by the diamond or with the diamond. I guess his end brought freedom's sweet embrace is her husband maybe dying if she really is a widow. In my hand, a tiny pod, a small narrow. Well, I'll ask him about the poem since I'm already here. Poem. Have you ever seen her latest work? Need to know what she meant by a tiny pond. She's referring to the moon, detective. The hell did that come from? Mrs. Grace likes to write poems in her library looking at the night sky. Says there's peace in that silence, something this world just doesn't offer anywhere else. Besides the moon hanging up in the night sky, feels like you could catch it in your hands, doesn't it? Wait, how is it a mirror? I guess because the moon reflects the sun's light? Is that his logic? Wait, I can go in here. Is this the room that Catherine's in, or is it different? Oh no, this is the room. What is this? Probably the lockpick the robber used. Snap clean, bent in 2 places. I think this is what I have to fill out. Hi! Hey, Vin! Oh no, this is the library! This is Chloe! My bad, she had glasses and I got confused. I thought the library would be on a different floor. Hey, Vin, good to see you here. Lovely place, don't you think? If it was on the first floor, then it's easy to... The library of ruin. If it was on the first floor, then it's easy to, like... I don't know if this is too much, but it's easy to break into. Because if it was on the second floor, it'd be a bit harder, right? But it's in the first floor, it's very accessible. You don't have to go up any stairs, you don't have to do any parkour to get here. The windows are still kind of high, but Everything alright, officer? On the phone, you sounded a little... it's nothing. Don't you worry. You're here to check on the diamond box, no? Yeah, and from what I can see, we're inspecting its lock. Indeed. Dissection's my specialty, after all, living or not. You mean inanimate or not? At least I hope so. Oh, forgot to tell you this. Managed to break it open, found a broken lockpick stuck in it. Probably the one the robber used. The guy must have been in a hurry. Left scratches inside the keyway as well. Classic sign of bad lockpicking. Same for the front door, meaning he picks that one too. An uninvited guest, then? You know an awful lot about lockpicking, officer. Oh wait, no. Lockpick the door of the library. My bad. Front door automatically meant the door of the house to me. I'll take that as a compliment, thank you very much. Okay, so the lock was picked for both the door and here. What is this? I didn't see this when I passed by earlier. Stack of books on classic literature. Complimentation on classic literature by Edgar Dorian Bainbridge. Got no pictures in it. How terrifying. Real! Okay. I think the maid's over here. Yeah, I saw her earlier. Hi. Oops. Hi. Oh, she's cute. Spare me a minute. Oh, hello. I'm May, Mrs. Grace's housemaid. You're a detective. I don't see no trench coat or fedora. I ain't too trendy, I know. So, what the hell happens here? Walk me through your day, will ya? Before noon, I was mostly in the kitchen, preparing food for the guests. And while Mrs. Grace was out for a walk in the afternoon, I stayed in my room and read some books. When the guests arrived, we all enjoyed the meal. Nothing seemed wrong even then. According to Mrs. Grace's testimony, she never told anyone about the diamond. Except you. You knew she had a diamond? Of course, she's always kept it in her library, but why do you ask? Little formality, nothing much. Aha, I see. Let me know if you need anything else. I kinda don't think it's her. I mean, one, it's too obvious. Two, she wrote about the diamond in her poem, so anyone could probably infer from the poem that she might have a diamond. I don't know if that's jumping the gun a bit, though. What's this? Ring and glaze, Chloe. Catherine, keep out with the happy face. Hey, can I eat it, though? When it already says keep out. What about my donuts? This is what I fill out. Okay, I'll talk to Catherine first. Donut boxes! I could bring it up. Okay, about Chloe. Something on your mind, officer? No, nothing. Why do you ask? Ain't much of a liar, are you? Care to spell it out? Thought you were a private eye, not a therapist. 90% of a private eye's job is to listen to the folks talk life, officer. What's your tragedy? It's Chloe, the sweetest girl in the universe. You know how everyone likes to treat a nice person. I sure do. I just can't stand watching people boss her around like that. Can you maybe tell her to be more like, you know, like you? I don't think I can be of any help, I'm afraid. I don't think we're close enough for that. We only met one case ago. I see. I just noticed. You're a good friend. The tsundere moment. I appreciate the sound advice, Mr. Verosa, but now I'd like you to focus on the investigation. Roger that. Okay, but your donut boxes, so let me know. Let me know. The donut boxes, should I know why they're there? So those? No, just late night snacks. Chloe and I always grab a box each whenever we're working late. Why? You want some? Nah, I'm not a fan of sweets. That was close. Come again, officer? Nothing. Nothing. You can't hide it from me. What do I fill out? The culprit clicked blank locks in total. Example answer 6. Okay, so number. The name of the person who shot Mark Thompson is... And the culprit's name is... Oh, okay. I think he picked 2 locks, right? He picked the door lock and he picked the box lock. So let's put 2 for now so I don't forget it later. And then I'll come back to the rest because I have no idea who shot him yet. And who the culprit is. Let's talk to everybody else. I'm sure there's a bunch more poets. We've only seen the first guy, right? So... maybe more on the second floor. Didn't see this note earlier. Beef tenderloin with red wine sauce, beef tenderloin butter, red wine shallots, lemon chiffon pie, egg, sugar, lemon juice, graham cracker dust, drinks, champagne, cognac, polished silverware, drinks on table. Oh. Checklist for the maid, I guess? Okay, let's go up. Hi there! Wait, how big is the second floor? Let's start on the edge and then let's go to the right. Aprons. A wooden cloth rack with a neatly hung apron. What's this? An old candle holder, an ink bottle with a pen, leather-bound notebooks. Someone's been educating herself. Hi. Hey. Ah, fucking hell, you surprised me. Okay, you're not Mrs. Grace. You're a guest then. What the heck, dude? You made me spill my tea. 500 pounds laundry fee now. Fuck your laundry fee. What's your name? It's Rose. R-O-S-E. You a poet as well? Poet? Why would I be a poet? They're boring as shit. Just find this fucking robber already. I want to go shopping with Aunt Sophie. Working on it. So I guess she's a niece? You're a member of Poet Society, no? That's... wait. What about my laundry fee? Want me to talk? 500 pounds? Give it. Oh, okay. But... first... this is a poem Mrs. Grace wrote. You have any idea what she means by a tiny pond? Tiny pond? Don't know? Don't care. I want pound cake. Wow. Okay, she's pretty aggressive. Doesn't seem like she'll talk if I don't actually bribe her, unlike the first case. We'll see. Thick books on politics, economy, and simple math. Nothing about poetry. I don't want to jump the gun and start paying people outright, because I haven't seen everyone. Once I've seen everybody, I can decide if I need to pay people. Like, what if her information wasn't even important, right? An ancient ashtray stained and long forgotten. Hi. Oops. Hi. Who would you be? Eva. Oh, hi. Call me Eva. What brings you here? Oh, well, Mrs. Grace was sweet enough to invite us poets for a lovely dinner today. Chris, Wade, Miss Rose, and myself included. Okay, so I just haven't met Chris. Just yesterday, she handed us these lovely invitations. Gave you those invitation cards yesterday. Party was today. Gonna need to borrow your card. Of course, here. Mrs. Grace's invitation card. Awesome, I can look at that. Miss Grace escort the gang to her house? Not exactly. We just came to the address she wrote on the card. Who was the last to arrive? Oh, well, I'd rather not say. It's a little embarrassing. Why is it also 500 pounds to make you talk? What, is it you because you're embarrassed? This part, the tiny pond. Know what it means? Is this Mrs. Grace's poem? Oh, dear, it is. A tiny pond. She's talking about her tears. She greatly misses her husband, Mr. Verosa. She must have shed a few writing the poem, thinking back on him. Tears drop a small mirror, reflecting her sorrow. Are you sure? It seems like I read that differently. Old school casino tokens and well-worn deck of cards. I feel like I read her poem like she was so happy to get rid of that guy. Oh, okay. I can't open it. Alright. Maybe the guy outside is Chris? Hi. Are you Chris? Oh, the other side just has one room. Hey there, big guy. This corridor feels a bit cramped. You know why? My apologies, sir. Miss Rose didn't quite appreciate my company, so I took my leave. Your name? Pleasure to meet you. I'm Chris, a poet and an auctioneer. Auctioneer, you say? Thought I heard the name before. Nollyn's only auctioneer. That would be me. Then let me ask you this. Ever seen an obnoxiously big blue diamond come up for sale? Actually, yes. A man named Mark Thompson put one up for the auction once. And it was massive. Mark Thompson, huh? And who won the bid? I'm afraid I can't say, sir. It was a private auction. Such information is confidential. 1,000? I definitely don't have enough money to bribe everybody. Look at this poem, though. You know what this is? I sure do. It's Mrs. Grace's latest work. She kindly shared it with us poets a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago? It sounded like the old lady Eva only saw it now. And Rose doesn't really give a fuck. Would you like to know what she meant to buy a tiny pawn? If I have to make a guess, sir, I'd say it must be something her late husband left behind. Or something that could remind her of him. Like what? His toothbrush? Exactly, sir. Are you sure you're no poet in disguise? I fucking hope not. I feel like I should intimidate the other person instead of giving her the money she wants for her laundry fee. She thinks she's so tough, you know? Bill of sale. October 4, 1943. Seller, James Clark. Private collector of exotic gems. Buyer, Sophia Grace. Occupation, poet. Description of items sold. This bill of sale confirms the sale and transfer of ownership of one blue diamond from seller to the buyer. The diamond is described as follows. Natural blue diamond, 27.5 carats, cushion brilliant, fancy deep blue. The total purchase of the diamond is £5,000 sterling, paid in full to Sophia Grace to James Clark on the day of this agreement. Upon signing this bill of sale, full appointment ownership is transferred from James Clark to Sophia Grace. No returns or refunds. It is once the sale is completed, the diamond thing is final. I think if this is the same blue diamond that Mark Thompson had from the auction, and I'm assuming 1943 is sooner, or maybe I'd have to ask her when her husband died specifically, but if it's sooner, closer to today's date, it's very possible that this James Clark guy is either the guy who shot him or like related, and then they stole it from him and then sold it to, I don't know. I'm making shit up. Okay. Is there anything behind her? Hi. Oops. Hi. Ma'am? Mr. Verosa. Ah, she looks younger than I thought she would. It's been a while. How's life treating you? I've been well, thank you. Make yourself at home, please, and let me know if you need anything. Let me ask. Everything. You're a poet? I hear you're an accomplished poet now. So it seems, Mr. Verosa. Only after my husband was gone, I've gathered a bit of wealth, and I could finally chase my dream. Your dream, you say? Make yourself at home, let me know if you... Okay, about the case. About the case, ma'am. I believe you. I've told the two officers everything I have to say, Mr. Verosa. That ain't what I meant. A bit strange, don't you think? Today, a madam lost her diamond she's kept in her library. Someone barged in, snatched it away. And yet she doesn't even raise an eyebrow. Sure is strange, isn't it? Even I can't say why. Keys, and then husband. By chance, have you forgotten to lock the front door today? Of course not. Not just the front door, I'd never leave the house with the bedroom, library, or diamond box unlocked. Have you ever lent or given your keys to someone else, ma'am? No, Mr. Verosa, I would never. Wait. Does that mean you'd pick the lock on the front door, on the library, and on the diamond box? So that would be 3 instead of 2. I'll have to talk to Chloe again about husband. I see you've started a new career, Mr. Verosa. So have you. Funny, we've changed so much since then. But some things never really change, do they? About your husband, ma'am. Please, Mr. Verosa, no need to worry. No one else knows. Knows what? I see. Make yourself at home. Please let me know if you need any. No one else knows what? Also, is Grace her maiden name, or... I think I'm gonna have to go back, talk to both Chloe and the guy at the front door again, and then I might have to intimidate the girl Rose. Okay, let's see what we can get from doing that first. Then we'll get around to it. Okay, let's go down. Nothing else to interact with in this kitchen? Nope, okay. Hey, about this picture, bro. How'd you tell me again? So recap. Mr. Wade. Dude in the picture was Mark Thompson, his friend. 7 years ago, he got into a fight with a guy named Kyle. Kyle agreed to the duel, but he hired a duelist. And he doesn't. And you'd rather not dig deeper. But he seems to be the only guy who knows specifically right now about that. Unless there's any records elsewhere. Let's see. Lockpick, snap clean, vent in 2 places. Chloe, can you recap for me? Oh, I can ask, is something wrong again? Or no, wait, I could ask. I said again, but I don't know if I asked that before. I forgot. Okay, so. Broke it open. Found the broken lockpick stuck in it. Scratches inside the keyway. Same for the front door. But not the library door? That's the weird part for me. She's not saying that the library door was picked as well. Just the front door and the box. I would assume that the library was, unless someone unlocked it for him. Gee, I saw something cursed on Limbo Subreddit. What's up? Okay, let me get that pudding hat. Let me also try to raise my chair, which I have been failing to do for the past 5 minutes. I don't know why. It's an old chair. Let me just attempt to raise it after I put the pudding hat on. Might have a moment of silence as I wrestle with it. VA of Vespa's voices Gary's the snail from oh my god! Gary! That's so funny. Our baby bee is actually our baby snail too. Okay. I have somehow successfully raised the chair in 1 try after I said that. Okay. Is something wrong? Oh, look at you, playing detective with a lady's personal life. It's nothing, really. Kathy and I just had a little talk. More than co-workers, I see. Indeed, we go back years. She likes to nag like a mom. But I know for a fact she's done some embarrassing shit herself. Man, I'd love to tell you all about it over a beer. I didn't know you two drink. Well, now you do. You gotta bring us with you sometime. No, you won't. Nuh-uh. You'll think I'll eat my words for a late night snack? Hell no. Pinky promise one day, the 3 of us, cold-ass beer after work. We'll see about that. Just you wait. I'm a woman of my word. Gregor is Mr. Crab. Now Vespa is Gary. Sheesh. Where's SpongeBob and Patrick? And Squidward? We're almost there, guys. We can form them. We're gonna need them in one scene after because they'll be like the whole squad's here. Okay, I'm gonna go back to intimidate the girl. Rose, that is, not Ava. Hello. Bitch. No. I'm gonna intimidate her. I'm not gonna give you what you want. Wait, no. I'm gonna manual save before I intimidate her, so in case it doesn't work, I don't like ruin everything. Okay? Hello. Hey. Fuck you. I have no bucks to spare, not for you, stupid kid. The fuck you say to me, dude? You even know who my dad is? I give a shit who your dad is. Unless he knows how to swim, I guess, because I'm throwing you in the ocean. Alright, fine. Fucking stupid, keep your fucking money. Okay, now would you kindly explain what made you join the Poet Society? Yeah, you clearly don't care about poetry. I didn't want to join, my dad made me. Miss a meeting, no allowance, had to be educated or some shit. So fucking stupid. Who even makes money writing poems? You don't write poems for bucks, kid. You write ones to tell a story you can't tell any other way. Yeah, whatever, dude. So this chick is useless. She's useless. Yeah, she's actually useless. Okay, well, it didn't ruin everything. She's just kind of useless. But I guess her father thing might be important if he's a very important guy, or it might be a red herring. Casino tokens, well, deck of cards. Hi. Hello. No, I'm not gonna pay you. Not gonna pay you yet. Man, I said I was gonna be a good cop. I'm gonna go like paying and intimidating people everywhere. What if I intimidate him instead of paying him? That's too much money, bro. Got any gold teeth back? Oh my god, a few, sir. Why do you ask? But I figured I could auction them once I slit your throat and yank them out. Wait, you're the only auctioneer in this damn city. Almost forgot. Jesus Christ, mister. Calm down, I'll tell you I will. The one who won the bid and took the diamond, his name's James Clark, an old man who collects exotic gems. Could have said so earlier. That's just in line with what we already learned. Wait, imagine if I paid for that, though. Wait, I want to try something. If I load game and if I pay them, do they say something else or do they say the same thing? I'm gonna pay her and let's see. Just for comparison's sake, it might just be the way they talk or it might be the money. Let's just see and then I'll reload again after. No, she says the same thing. Okay, I'll skip it. She says the same thing. So these two were useless, and yes, I just used that as an excuse to save scum. I don't want to spend money on you. Okay. In that case, I only have a couple of people left. I do want to get the information out of the other guy. Is it better to bribe him or intimidate him, though? This guy. He doesn't want to talk. It might be because he might be in danger. But he only asked for 500 pounds, right? No, he asked for 1,000. Fuck that shit. I'm intimidating. Large amounts of money. Fuck that. Quit being dramatic, sport. Now's not the time to be a poet. You tell me who this duelist guy was, or I'll gladly help you meet Mark Thompson once more. Threat? Trying to make me ditch my friend? You still regard him as your friend? Yeah. Mrs. Grace once talked about duelists. Was a slip, but said the man was a young man. The guy was a young man with sharp eyes. Says a man with sharp eyes. A young man with sharp eyes. So, like, are you saying it's you? Wait. Isn't that too convenient that it's him? Why would he even tell me the story? Can I look at the doorknob? Okay. Why would he even tell me the story if that's the case? I think I need info out of the maid. That's right, I'm intimidating everybody again. Fuck this shit. Oh, she doesn't even accept a bribe anyway. You only get to intimidate her. I think I'm done with the formality. Here's the real question. You stole the diamond, didn't you? Excuse me? I would never. Push harder. Well, if the library was unlocked, you might have been in cahoots, you know. You knew about the diamond. You knew where it was kept. You had all the time in the world while Mrs. Grace was out on her sweet-ass afternoon walk. Who else could have stolen? No, please, I swear to God, I'm not a robber. She's crying. I didn't. Please. Should be enough. Housemaid ain't the call. I did that, I just made her cry! Wow. Way to go, jackass. You have any new information after I made the maid cry and stuff? No, okay. Alright, that's cool. Alright, that's cool. Oh, there's only one last person I can intimidate. You. Pretending to be a sweet old lady, aren't you? Mrs. Grace's 27.5 carat diamond just got robbed, good ma'am. And you can't even answer a simple question because it's embarrassing. You messing with me? No, of course not. Oh dear. Well, in fact, Chris was the last to get here. What's so embarrassing about that? It's more about why he was late. You see, Chris, while he was walking up to Mrs. Grace's place, a bird pooped on his fedora. He had to run back home and grab a new one. Fucking knew it. The bird stole the diamond! There's no way. What do I do with this information though? Huh? Wait. Yes. Just again what you might say about the poem. So her tears greatly misses her husband is what she thinks. The young girl doesn't think much of it. What did you say about the poem again? You said it's her latest work. She shared it with us a few weeks ago. Must be something her late husband left behind. Hang on. Okay. Excuse me. Hello, bitch. When you're so harsh to Rose. Ask about the poem. You don't care, right? Yeah, she doesn't care. She doesn't care. Okay. She doesn't care. She thinks it's tears. This guy thinks it's something left behind. And then the other guy thinks it's... The maid! The maid, she's back. Oh no, she doesn't want to talk to me because I'm an asshole. Okay. And the other guy thinks it's the moon, right? You think it's the moon? The moon. Okay, excuse me while I open my bag. Mrs. Grace is handed out, has her address on it. I cannot look at that. Says she's never shared it with anyone other than her fellow poets. And is a tiny pond, a small mirror of an old dream shattered. His end brought freedom, sweet embrace. By blue gleam, I find my place. I have like a crackpot theory, but I feel like it might not be right, and I'm just like fanfiction dramaing my brain. Wait, why is this knocked over? Oh, what? Because he left through the open window in a chair knocked over beneath it. Window sitting too high, a grown man couldn't jump over it. So he exited via here? Is this what it's implying? He exited from here using the chair and it knocked over while he got out? Because a grown man couldn't jump over this window to get inside. I mean, using the window would make sense why the library door wasn't lockpicked. But it doesn't make sense, right? Like, entirely? The front door was lockpicked. The library wasn't. And the library box that had the diamond was. But the window in the library is open. If the window in the library is open, that means it was used for either entering or exiting. But because it's too high, and because we're inside, I'm gonna assume that it was used for exiting instead of entering. Unless the diamond was stolen by the guy who got here last, because his hat got a bird poop on it, because then, like, he'd have an excuse to clean up the outside state, because I can't see the outside of the house. I'm stuck inside, right? But that's a little bit too much, isn't it? I feel like it's a bit of a stretch. I'm not sure if it would be him. I could try to put in my current answers, but it's not really something I'm confident in. It's just like a crack theory of my, like, my drama-pilled brain. Of, like, maybe she killed her husband because of her saying she will be free, and then the guy who shot Mark Thompson is Wade because he had the sharp eyes. But it's too straightforward. That's what I'm fearing, that it's too straightforward if it's Wade. Like, if I submit this and it goes like answers wrong. What was her name? Was her name Grace? What was their name other than Grace? Wait, Grave. I low-key think this is wrong. No, wait, no, this is the culprit's name, not Grace. Grace is the one who owns the thing. Wait, that's stupid. Wait, unless it's like she's criminally masterminding it. After all, she didn't seem worried, right? Flinching, I was abused right here, library. Yo. like Rose though. Like, I specifically just think she's sort of suspicious. Inherently. But then she just says she hates like the whole poetry thing and she was forced into it. So it might just... She might actually just be like, I just really don't want to be here. But she said she wanted to go shopping. So, What if I put her name in and then I submit and then I see what it says? It'll give me some introspective to see how many wrong I... 0 out of 3. Does that mean they really did pick the library door? It's just that they got it well? Is that why? I feel like it's either 3 or 4 if we're counting the window, right? So if they pick the lock on the window, if there is a lock on the window, and then they pick the lock on the front door and they pick the lock on the box, they could have also picked the lock on the library door, but I'm not sure if that is the case. That's why let's try 3. Okay, so it is 3. I'm just not sure if he picked the lock on... I'm not sure if he picked the lock on the window or if he picked the lock on the on the door. But 3 it is. That's right. It's one of those two. The door makes the most sense because that means he will leave. That means he'll leave through the window. So if he picked the lock and came in unannounced, doesn't that mean that it might be what the heck was that guy's name? Was it really Chris? For the culprit? Because if Chris was the culprit, because if look at it this way, he came in last, right? Not everything I asked has to mean nothing. If he came in last because a bird pooped on his fedora and he had to go home, logically he has the biggest time gap to go like, I'ma pick the lock, I'ma go in there, and then I'ma escape through the outside through the window, pretend I was never here. I feel like it's him. Unless... I was right. It is him. I just don't know who shot Mark Thompson. I knew it. It is him. It's because he's... You can't just be late for no reason. Is the guy who shot Mark Thompson then this James guy? James Clark? I mean, he's the only other name. I just don't know what James Clark looks like. I can't ask her anything. I mean, her husband thing is like... They know each other already. So much has changed since then. Something's never really changed. About your husband, no need to worry. No one else knows. I see. Mr. Verosa. No one else knows makes me feel like... This sounds like it's brute forcing it if I'm gonna just put it in. That's why I'm not putting it in right away, so I'll reason it out before I put it in. But the way they're saying it makes it sound like the one who killed her husband is either me, her, or someone I wouldn't normally guess, because she says no one else knows. What if I put my own name in there? After all, I do just be carrying this around, and I used to be... Yeah, protect his life and take everyone else's, service purpose to their end. Or this James guy, you know, like... But I don't know. I don't know about James, you know? I mean, Mark Thompson was the previous owner of the gym, right? That's the one thing that's getting me. Mark Thompson was the previous owner of the gym, so if it was seized after his death, it feels like it could have been the guy who shot him, and if it's the guy who shot him who sold it. But it's so obvious, right? If James sold it after shooting him is kind of fucking silly, right? Like bro, is that for real right now if I say that? Yeah, it's not. It's not. He's like a red herring, I guess, to make you feel sus. What if I put my own name? Verosa. Wait, would I have to put my whole name? Like Vin Ver... Oh, no. I can only put like that. Oh, a pudding hat. Okay. Hi, Luciella Shan. Thank you for dropping by. Yes, I am... I feel like the guy with the board, the meme where he looks like he's going insane. The Pepe Silva meme. It's like, hear me out if hear me out if this person shot. See, the one who shot Mark Thompson is a man with like, what do you call it? With sharp eyes. Always Sunny mentioned. I've never actually watched it. I just used the meme a lot. I feel like it could be myself, bro. But I feel like he was he a hired gun before? Like myself? Or would it be... No, but you see, a hired duelist. Why would it be Sophia? She doesn't seem like she's a hired duelist. Like, but it's like, so you're a poet now, huh? Like, what if she was like cross-dressing? What if it actually was her? No, but then why would she buy the diamond? Go through all that if she shot the guy, unless... No. I want to put my own name in there. Vin. How funny it would be, but I don't think he'd self-report. He would! He'd self-report it actually was him? I can't believe he would self-report on the police report. Okay, then. I mean, there was no one else with sharp eyes. So, and the whole no one will know was like, Okay, that exercised my brain quite a bit. Mr. Verosa, we're running late. How about you share what you found so far? Chris the poet is the culprit. Whoa, okay. Care to explain? The robber needed 2 pieces of information. First, Mrs. Grace's address. Second, that she had the diamond. Chris is the only suspect that had both. Fair, but still not enough. No good job sticker for me. Not yet. You see, he was the latest one. Oh, we're going all the way back here. Okay. The diamond that got swiped today was originally Mark Thompson's, Mrs. Grace's late husband. Mark was a gambling addict, auctioned off the diamond for casino tokens, and James Clark, an exotic gem collector, won the bid. A few weeks ago, on October 4th, Mrs. Grace bought the diamond back from James. Oh, that was a few weeks ago, so we're in 1943, okay. She wrote a poem afterward, referring to the jewel as a tiny fun. Mrs. Grace shared it with the Poetry Society before publishing it. And yesterday, invited poets to dinner at her place. Chris obtained the first bit of information, Mrs. Grace's address, from the invitation card, as he too was invited to dinner. Second, that she had Mark's diamond by reading her poem. Today, when I asked the poets around, he was the only one who could dig the reference. Okay, I got him as the suspect for something entirely different. That's insane. Everybody, he's right. Everybody else didn't know what it was referring to, but he was like something he left behind by her husband, blah blah blah, and diamond, and I am out here like going like it's because he was late and he had the chance to go home. I got him on other charges? Are you serious? Wow, that flew over my head. The maid? What about her? She knew Mrs. Grace had the diamond and she lives here. That's true. The maid is a strong suspect. She had all the time in the world to mug the diamond while Mrs. Grace went on her afternoon walk. But she wouldn't have needed to pick the front door lock. Doesn't explain the scratches Officer Chloe found inside the lock. True. So, officer, do I get my good job sticker now? I guess so, yeah. Hey, my pals, goofballs, how are things going? Oh, I'm sorry, did I interrupt anything? Case closed, Chloe, we've got our culprit. Ready? Yeah, we're fast. You know what? I think we'll make a fine team, but I self-reported myself. Is that okay? Team of what? 2 hotshots and an illegal detective? Exactly. Anyways, thanks for helping us out again, Vin. As long as you can afford me. Come on, let's head outside. I need some sugar in my blood. Are we not addressing the elephant in the room? Alright. So, the local donut cafe. Permission to engage. We're not. Excellent. I wrote my own name in the police report, but they didn't care. Beautiful. You know, Kath, maybe one day we should look straight, Chloe. Jesus Christ. No, I guess maybe the police report is specifically for the player's guidance. And the rest of it is more like you get around to rest of it is like getting around to the player itself, the player themselves learning this story, but the actual police report that they receive is just about the culprit. Wait, but he didn't even mention anything else I said, like how he didn't mention like how I was thinking that maybe he picked the front door lock, he picked the library lock, he picked the diamond lock, escaped through the window, and got there late because he did all of that, and that was his excuse, the whole bird pooped on his head thing. Nah, we're good. I guess it's okay. I guess I just went on a tangent thinking about the wrong piece of evidence. I went on a tangent thinking of the wrong piece of evidence when I could have solved it again without being mean to anybody. It's just bro guys, our good cop run is not going well. I have been mean. Intimidating. Hey, morning. Look who's up, Prince fucking Charming. Back from work already? What was the sick? Some kid choked on a gummy bear? A widow and a poet says she lost her 27.5 carat diamond. Huh, must have been fun. Yeah, it's pretty fun, bro. Oh, I can talk to her again. And there's a suspicious guy over there. Would you like to call it a date? Not yet, I'll talk to the suspicious guy first. Is there anyone past him? No. Okay, hi there. Sus. You lost? Vincent, that right? Heard you're a duelist. Just Vin, period. Used to be a duelist, now piss off. Doesn't matter. Got a job for you. Need you to off someone. You interested? I said I'm done playing duels, my friend. I know that, dumbass. There's this kid named Arthur Bennett. Kid wants his dear mother gone from this world. Says he needs it done hush hush. So you interested? I am, but... Let me hear more. Why would this gentleman want his mother dead? What are you, a fucking detective on a case? Yes, that's right. That's exactly what I am. Very funny. Kid's mom's sick. Leukemia or something. Dunno. Hospital kicked her out yesterday. Says she wants out. Pain's unbearable. Kid ain't got the balls to do it himself. Oh, it's a mercy kill. Job's plain and simple. Go to the meet. Shoot the old lady in her sleep. You doing it or nah? Oh no, the money. Am I a corrupt private investigator? I kinda don't want to do it. What if he's lying? What if he's just doing this to make me do it, to make me feel bad and feel like I'm not doing something? Like, make myself feel like, oh, I'm doing good. I'm helping her. I'm not taking the job. I'm a good person. Trust. Get out of my sight. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. Would you like to call it a day? Yes. That was our case. Back already? Apparently. I overthink. These guys can't manipulate me because I will manipulate myself by overthinking. How's your day at school? Made some friends? Dunno. Maybe I did. Well, don't get too attached though. Why would you say that? Are you foreshadowing something bad happening? Oh, yeah, my man will save for the end of the chapter. I recall in chapter 1 of the demo, it said that your morality points at the end of the game will affect the ending, maybe? So I wonder if that means there are multiple endings and I'm screwing myself over and entering a bad ending, trust. I hope it's not a bad ending when we get to the end. Rough day, detective. Ain't feeling myself today. Don't know why. We all have those days. Care to share it over a glass? Fine. The usual. I probably got paid for chapter 2, right? So, it's fine. Straight absinthe with salt coming up. Probably fine. Right? Right? I just want to hear the sound of the pouring of the wine. Ain't feeling too good about the last case. No, every case I take on. But you solved them, didn't you? Yeah, I did find the culprits. Doesn't exactly mean I solved anything. You're a detective, mister, not Superman. What are you saying? Do what you have to, not what you can. Do what I have to, not what I can. Oh, there they are. Here's our third case. Vin Verosa. I want him to answer the phone like he's a customer service agent. Hi, it's Vin Verosa. How may I help you? But that's out of character. Evening, Mr. Verosa. It's Catherine. Another case, officer? Yes, and this time... murder. The suspect list includes you. Eh? Who's the victim? Name's Simon, a tailor. Man was found dead in his shop, shot in the chest. I'm familiar with the place. Be there soon. See you in a bit. Why am I on the suspect list? Ah, those days are behind me. I literally just said no to an execution job yesterday. You can't pin the blame on me. I haven't shot my gun. Got anything else to say? How do you girls cope with feeling down? Depends on the girl, really. Some go for sweets, some talk it out, others want time alone. Sweets, huh? Oh, is he asking because he cares about Catherine and Chloe? Or starting to care? Hey, it's been a while. Haven't seen you around, thought you died finally. Nah, underboss meeting. Fucking hate those, can't skip. Underboss meeting. What, didn't you know? The gang, town's crows. Got this set up. I almost said crows. The one and only boss at the top, the 3 underbosses wiping his shoes. District managers who manage their districts as directed, cons doing whatever they're told, meaning me, one of the 3 underbosses, should be a good boy and not miss the meeting. Never told you to explain. Alright, let's see it. Why am I on the suspect list? Is it because I self-reported last case? Hello there. Oh, the music's pretty solemn here. You're here earlier than usual. Because I mentioned you're a suspect, I assume. No, it's the victim's name. An acquaintance? Closest thing I had to family. What? I'm sorry, Mr. Verosa. My condolences. Thanks, but right now I'd prefer an explanation of the case. The victim's Simon, tailor in his early 60s. A customer named Emma came this morning to pick up her clothes, found the dead body in the changing room, and called the police. Here, take this. Lottery ticket. I've already gathered everyone I could from the client log who could be suspects. And my name was on the list. Precisely. Oh, okay. The tailor shop here isn't exactly enormous, so I've had others wait in a chapel nearby. I'll be in the church's waiting room. Understood. Mr. Verosa? Yes, officer? No, it's nothing. Good luck with the investigation. Well, it was the closest thing he had to family. We gotta lock in. I guess this brings us to the church. Nice suits here, though. What's on the calendar? I can't even tell what day it is. But it's October 1943. Got it. Unmarked letter. Newspaper, October 19. Newspaper, October 20. Maybe it's around October 20. Let me check the calendar again. It must be important that I can check the calendar. 19 and 20 is Saturday and Sunday. Client log. Okay, I'll read all of this soon. I guess if I walk in there, I see the victim. Is this cat? Meow! Stray cat Simon brought. Must have been shivering in the cold, starving, dying, and Simon brought it here, fed it, and gave it a place to stay. Ah, it's so cute! Yeah. So was I, buddy. Aww. Cat. Okay, wait. Let's save before we walk in there. Wrong button. I'm saving over one file, yes? Is this smart? Who knows? Okay, let's check my items, then walk in there. So we got a lottery ticket. Can you give your best meow? Or something, I don't know. Lottery ticket must have something to do with the case. Can I look at it? Oh yes, date of the draw, October 15. Time of draw, 4:28 p.m. Winning numbers will be published on October 19. Winners must present this ticket to the nearest lottery office to claim their prize. Sounds good enough for a new review. The ticket is your proof of purchase and must be presented to claim any prize. Wait, let me write down the ticket number here. 631458. Then I'll look at the October 19 newspaper. It was the second prize! 631458. Second prize. Yeah, I'm writing this down. Second prize, 86,000. 86k, let's just write. Maybe he was killed for the money? That would be a motive, if someone knew. Congratulations to all winners, please present it. But then the lottery ticket got left behind. So I don't know, we'll see. Taylor Shop! On the 14th, Rico, Gustav, coat, a Weinstein, Vin Verosa, gun, belt, and repair on the 15th. Okay, I'm gonna say it's probably not Rico, and it's probably not Vin. These two, because he bought the ticket on the 15th. He bought the ticket on the 15th. If it was the two of us, we wouldn't have known, right? I'm gonna preliminary. I'll write it on a notepad. Prelim. Not Rico, not Vin. That's my prelim. Because before lotto ticket. Which would make it possibly Trevor or Marty instead of Trevor, Marty, or Max, probably. Emma and William, maybe not. Hi all, how's the murder solving going? It's going. I overthought the case right before this. The second case. Because we were able to skip the first case that we played in the demo. So we went straight to the second case. I overthought it. And I got to the conclusion of the thief through a really weird and long-winded way, which was not actually the reason why the main character realized he was the thief. Hope there are no clowns in this game. None so far, thankfully. But I don't think I should, like, remove Emma and William from the list right away. Maybe there's a chance that they visited on any of these unmarked days. Trevor and Marty were for good stuff coats. Bloodstain on Trevor, Weinstein on Marty. Max, good stuff jeans torn. Emma, female Gustav coat button repair. William, request for men's suit production. Because I mean, like, they would come in here to pick up their clothes, right? Means they already gave it beforehand. Wait, I didn't finish looking at my stuff. Oh, damn, that's that. Unmarked letter. Fucking great, Simon. Screwed me up in the worst way possible. Still can't get over how someone could make such a stupid mistake. Gonna give you a homework. Have 86k ready by the 23rd. I'm coming to pick it up at night. Breathe a word to the police and you'll so regret it. October 19th. So he was going on the 23rd. No one is listed on the 23rd. And then the 20th. Lottery winners announced. Larry Doe, Marty Parker, Robert Johnson. But Marty Parker is not Simon. Is this what he means? I'm going to write that the winner was Marty Parker. Maybe he means he got screwed over because they got the lotto ticket, but it was under a different name, I wonder? Think whoever did this is a criminal. I think so too. Okay, the only thing in this room is the body. Simon's body. Old man was shot in his abdomen. Shot in the abdomen. That's it. Abdomen, whatever. Shot in abdomen. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go to the church and talk to people. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. Let me just double check real quick. So the timeline is on Tuesday he bought a lotto ticket. And then on the 19th on Saturday, guy was like, you fucked me over. I'm gonna come on the 23rd on Wednesday. You better have the money. Is there still a bribe button? Yes, there is. I just don't have a lot of money, so I don't like doing it. Eh? Eh? Oh, I come from here. Okay. And this must be the room that she's in. Yes, it is. They still have donuts. Oh, they X'd out Chloe's name? But why? Does Chloe not want the donuts? Hey. Twitch didn't let me redeem on the app. Officer? Officer. Yes? Something happened? You ain't looking too thrilled. Are you eating all of the donuts? Had to escort a group of sex offenders to the station this morning. God, were they thrilled to see a female officer. Sorry I brought it up. Don't be, it's what we do. Anyway, let me know when you figure something out. Sure thing. So are you turning around to munch on donuts? Okay, no, I can't say anything else. Can I see what I'm filling out? The total lottery prize Marty received was... Oh, I can answer the first one. Mr. Marty received 86,000. 86,000. The culprit got his clothing back from Simon in October blank. Okay, I don't know yet. And the culprit's name, I don't know yet also. Name of the person shot dead near midnight on October 22 was... that was Simon, right? Isn't this the name of the victim? Or it could be someone else and Simon... I don't know what day it is, actually. But let's preliminarily put Simon. You know what? I can check. Is it Simon? No, it's not Simon. It's someone else. Okay, I'm going to talk to people. What the hell do you mean some other guy died? And we don't know? Hi. No, wait. What if Marty was the one who got killed? So that we could get the 86k for the person who was sending that unsigned letter to Simon. And then Simon gets the 86k and goes like, yeah, fuck you anyway. I'm gonna kill you because you screwed me over. I don't know. It's your problem. Has had to steal my line, huh? Vin Vero's a private eye. Need you to answer some questions. Don't look like much of a private eye to me, but fine. Get this over with. Your name and occupation? Name's Rico. I'm with the Town Crows. Need me to spell out what we do? Crimes or troubles. Typical gangster behaviors. I heard you took your coat to the tailor. What was wrong with it? We're having a meeting with the underboss. Got smashed and offered for his pawns a glass of wine. Ended up slopping the wine over my coat. You got your coat back from Simon when? All you need to know that. Figure it out yourself. Lottery ticket. Ever seen this lottery ticket, pal? No, never. Meaning it ain't yours? It's not. I see. Isn't Rico one of the ones who's not on my list? Yeah, he's not on my list because he was on the 14th that he was gone. Your name? Max. Okay, good evening, gentlemen. My name's Max. You don't look too well off for tailor shopping. Your occupation? What do you mean by that, good sir? I hold the noblest of trades, constructing the grandest residences in Nollyn, that is. So, a construction worker. You visited Simon the tailor, that true? Indeed. Indubitably. I feel like he would say indubitably. During my labor, my high-end Gustav jeans suffered some damage, and thus I went to his shop. Gustav? No way a construction worker could afford such luxury. Why would you think that? Here, look at my coat. Another Gustav piece. Just look at this design, gorgeous, yet restrained, also tough as nails, practically unterrible. Yet you went to the tailor because your jeans tore. Something smells awfully fishy. Need a closer look at the coat. What? No, do you even know how expensive this is? Well, have you seen this lotto ticket? Take a good look at this. Lottery ticket, it's mine, thank you. Now give it back quick. That's so, hope you're not lying. Because if you are, you're gonna regret it. I mean, like... Oh no, it's not mine. I was mistaken, sorry. This guy feels so slimy. Hello there. Oops. Marty Parker, that you? Okay, so Marty couldn't have been killed. Because Marty is alive. He's still standing here. So he's not the one who got murdered on the 22nd. I'm gonna ask you a few things, got that? Bro folded under minimal pressure. Didn't even intimidate him yet. Understood, sir. On October 17, you went to Simon's shop. I need to know why. A little while ago, I was having a dinner with my girlfriend in a restaurant. We ordered a bottle of wine, and I kinda, on my borrowed coat. Borrowed coat? You see, I don't know much about dressing up, so my girlfriend always chooses what I wear. I can't exactly afford all her recommendations. So, I rent pieces from rental shops. Maybe it's a fake, Marty. He could be a fake. But I returned him clean. I really do, I promise. The date you got your coat back from Simon? The next day, sir, October 18th. I assume you heard the news, but he was found dead this morning. Perhaps. But sir, I don't know anything. Nothing was weird about the coat, I swear. Why would you say that? Your girlfriend? Does she ask you to buy her clothes along with yours? That's right. How did you know that? And she's the one who picks the restaurant? Yes. And you're always the one who pays? Let me guess. You first met her in a bar, drinking by your lonesome after work. Is that right? How did you... Oh my god, you're getting played. Saw it coming from a million miles away. I don't want to ask him about the lottery ticket right away because I feel like I'll accidentally give it away and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to talk to this person first. Because it's his lottery ticket. Vin Verosa Private Eye. You must be Emma, the one who found the body. Oh, is Chloe's name X'd out because she's not here to eat the donuts, so Catherine is nabbing them all for herself? That's me. Got questions? Make it quick, you're on my time. When you found the body in Simon's shop, what was the sitch? Nothing dramatic. I was just dropping by to pick up my coat, but the shop was looking empty. Had to look around inside, wondering if anyone was in. Then I found a dead body in the dressing room, all bloody from getting shot. From getting shot? How would you know that? What, you don't even read the newspaper? And you're a private eye? Here, have a good look at this. Oh, newspaper October 23. And this means what exactly? Are you blind or stupid? It's an October 23 newspaper just yesterday. So we're on the 24th. Okay. It says somebody fired a gun near the shop. Simon found dead this morning. Of course he was shot. Don't think it's too relevant. Got any useful? I could tell you about the strange man I saw leaving the shop last night. Strange man? What did he look like? Nah, not for free. £1,000 minimum. Lottery ticket. Here's a lottery ticket. It's yours? Yes, I've been looking all over for this. Give it quick. Take it. Fuck, it's from last week. Ain't mine. Take it back. Let me take a look at the newspaper. So we're on October 24. Just for the sake of timeline, I'll write. We on Oct 24. Got it. Okay. So October 23, 1943. Yesterday, October 22, a late night robbery near Simon Weaver's tailoring shop ended in bloodshed near midnight, leaving an officer and the culprit dead. According to the police reports, the suspect, David Doyle, broke into the home of Alfred Cross, making off with cash estimated of 5,000 sterling pound. Attempting to escape, David seized an automobile parked nearby, confronting its owner, River Brown, who was seated inside, threatened him to get out of the car with a revolver. 2 officers on the patrol responded to the scene at the moment. An officer attempted to persuade David to surrender and release the car. David fired his weapon, striking the officer. Another officer was struck back immediately, killing David on the spot. The officer was taken to St. Mary's Hospital, pronounced dead an hour later. Mr. Cross and Mr. Brown were unharmed. So, David, because Cross and Brown were fine. So David is the one who died on the night of the 22nd. Here, take your lottery ticket, asshole. When you're being so mean about it. No, I didn't mean to recap my conversation, sorry. I meant to give you my lottery ticket. Because it's yours. Or show it to you, rather. I'm not giving it to you for free. Take it. Know anything about this lottery ticket? It's won second place. Ah, yes, that's mine. I even collected the prize money a few days ago. How'd you spend it? My lovely girlfriend out, of course. Oh, she was overjoyed. You just spent 86K on your girlfriend in a few days? Dude! Dude! Looking for person who's won the lottery. Okay. Okay. Nothing with Catherine. That's new. Alright. So the person who died here is David, not Simon. David. What? David was not the guy shot dead near midnight on October 22nd? But the newspaper but Mr. Cross and Mr. Brown were unharmed, and David died, and the officer died, but the officer doesn't have a name. It was a fake David. Someone here is actually named David, and he's not actually. The culprit is David. Watch this. No, I'm kidding. What? Can I see the client log real quick? Wait. How is it the 24th? If Emma only came now to... Unless they mean that this is the day they came in and gave their stuff. Right? Because that makes more sense. Because Emma only came in today on the 24th to pick up her stuff, and then there's no check mark because she didn't get to pick up her stuff. That means everyone else before her did, but Emma and William could not because they died. But was there a different murder? It looks like there was a different murder. What if Marty died on the 27th? Guys, crazy theory. What if Marty died? Okay, I was crazy. I was gonna say, what if the Marty outside isn't really Marty? You know, like, and what if it's David? What? I'm again with a crazy theory, because he received a threatening letter to get him 86,000K, and 86,000K is exactly what Marty won in the lottery. So I was like, if we killed Marty, like the real Marty, and then took his money before he spent it on his girlfriend. But it doesn't look like the case. I think I'm gonna have to actually... Hindsight's gonna be 50-50, but I think I'm gonna have to threaten some people. I'm gonna start with you, Mr. Max. I'm gonna intimidate you because that's too much money for me. I know you're kind. You ain't loaded. You're just talking big when you ain't shit. Lend me your coat, will ya? Well, I'm generous enough to give it back. Of course, I lost my head for a bobbin there. Here you are, sir. That's more like it. Time to bust some faces. Exactly. Huh. Just as I thought, this ain't Gustav. What? No, you're lying. Same for every stuff you've got. These are good stuff brand. Cheap knockoff. But the clerk swore that they were real Gustav. Hang on. That wasn't as helpful as I thought. Alright. What about you, buddy? I'm gonna get my face smashed in because this guy's an underboss. Look around, lad. This is a nice little chapel we're in. Doesn't feel like staining your place with blood. Staining the place with your blood, not to mention your underboss, Eddie, would hate to hear the news. You know the underboss? He a friend of yours? Wouldn't call him that, but I do know he's a devout Christian. Should have said that earlier. Right, what was it again? Right, when I got my coat back. It was the 16th of this month. Today's the 24th, so more than a week ago. Handed over the coat on the 14th, got it back on the 16th. Is that in line with what we know? This letter came on the 19th. Hang on. Is it in line with what we know? It's in line with what we know. Is Max... Max could have been the guy though, because he... If I'm going by the person who gave... If I'm trying to guess who the person who gave the letter is, and it's like the 19th, the date of the letter is the 19th, it feels like it would be Max based on the client log. I'm gonna try it and see if it's right, because earlier I was overthinking the hell out of the question, right? And yeah, I'm sorry, this feels a little brute forcey, but this is how I'm logicking it out, so... If it's Max... Okay, it's not Max. He just so happened to be the guy picking up his clothes on the 19th, but he's not actually the guy who... Wait, we didn't see a William. The people here right now are Trevor, Marty, Max, and Emma. I did not see a William. And if he came in on the 22nd, did he die? But hang on. Because they would have called in everybody they know who was on that list. And I don't see a Rico or a William. Right? Your name is Max, right? Yes, this is Max. I don't see a Rico or a William. Does this imply that either Rico or William were uncontactable and possibly dead? Because it could be the case. I can't go any further than here. This is legit the entire area that I can look at. Hey girl, I don't want to pay you money. Acting a bit too high and mighty for where you stand, don't you think? A man died, lady. Someone who might have been important to somebody. Wasn't important to me. Not this time, no. Does it work? Couldn't see his face, but the strange man I saw last night looked a lot like you. Same height, same long black coat. Much obliged. But are you saying it's me? Am I self-reporting again? She's the killer, I knew it. There's no way! I can't be self-reporting again! How similar do we look, Trevor? I refuse to acknowledge that it's me. We don't look similar at all. Am I missing a clue from in here, maybe? Vic, Gustav, Lazarak, Penmore, good stuff, high-end brands, in its proper pace, never mixed up the brands, not once. I don't think it was me. Like, I really don't think it was me. There's no way it was me. It can't have been me. That's the kitty. Talk to me. Talk to me, Simon. There's no way it was me. Unless I'm having unreliable narrator moment. And I actually have a second personality that I don't know about. I think the most suspicious are the two people who aren't here. Like, they didn't even bother to show up. One of them could be dead, and one of them could be the actual culprit. And I think that means it's either Rico or William. But how could... One of them would have been fucked up by something. Right? I don't think it's Trevor, I don't think it's Marty, I don't think it's Max, and I don't think it's Emma. Unless Emma was lying to me. But... so it leaves Rico or William. Huh. I don't see what I'm wearing. But Emma was picking up a female Gustav coat. Hi, Shira! I'm gonna look at what Emma's wearing real quick. That's what a female Gustav coat looks like. It doesn't seem entirely similar to what I'm wearing. But if it's a long coat, it could still be. Okay, wait. I'm gonna try it, okay? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try whether Rico or William were the guy who died on the 22nd, and then I'm gonna try whether Rico or William was the culprit. Because I get the feeling that it's one of them for each of those. Let's try Rico. No, let's try William, because he's the guy who showed up on the 22nd, right? Show me. Okay, no. What if it's Rico? What did Rico die on the insane problem solving skills? Tell me it's 2 out of 4. Who's the guy who died on the 22nd? Okay, wait. Excuse me as I look at the newspaper again for October 20. Maybe this is related. Do you think Larry died? Do you think Larry or Robert died? We can try Larry or Robert. They're randoms, right? I'm trying to pick people who aren't here right now, right? So let's try Larry or Robert, because if they get shot dead on near midnight at that time, let's try... Who is the guy who won first place? Oh, sorry. Was it Robert? Because if it's the guy who won first place, that's gonna be the way that he'll be able to get the money that Marty got, right? Okay, never mind. Was Simon fucking rich? Larry. Guys, come on. Who died? Maybe this is the afterlife. Okay, guys, I'm gonna. Watch it. It's gonna be that Rico guy. Why I don't get it? I don't get it. Maybe I'll okay, I'm gonna have intimidated everybody at this point, but I'm going to go intimidate. What's your name? Oh no. Did I really do it? My name is Vin. No, please. I don't want to have done it. If it's really not you guys, then it's me. But I don't want it to be me. I don't want it to be me. Talk to me. Seems to me Mr. Parker's keeping a secret or two. Am I mistaken? Can't help it. Gotta tell the police lady you're the prime suspect. Culprit, Marty Parker. Motive was to scrape up bucks to take his girlfriend out. Could write a fine scenario. Alright. I'll tell you, sir. I'll tell you. That's more like it. I got the coat back from the tailor. There was stuff in the pocket that wasn't mine. Stuff that wasn't yours. Indeed. Cigars, a lighter, a pocket knife, all kinds of scary things. Said you borrowed that coat from the rental shop. Yeah, but I made sure to empty all the pockets before taking it to the tailor. You sure about that? I swear to God, sir, with my life. Very well. Okay then, what did you give him? And what did everyone else give him? Yeah, but there was a clear mix-up. A good stuffed coat with a wine stain. Do you have a mix-up with Trevor? Trevor, you fuck! Did you actually kill him? You had the same order, except yours was a blood stain and Marty's was a wine stain. This is an incredibly possible mistake. Was it actually Trevor? Was Trevor the culprit? Man, I was leaving you out of the possibility, but it might be him. And he mixed up the order. Hang on, Trevor. Fuck this guy. Watch this. It's actually him! But who the fuck got shot near midnight? 22nd. So it's actually him, and the cause is what happened? I accidentally opened like this thing on the... Okay, never mind, it's gone. What day did Trevor go? Oops, my bad. See, I was overthinking again. But it makes sense. They had the same item, a similar issue. You could probably mistake the blood in the wine stain, right? So Trevor got his clothes on the 16th. Trevor got his clothes on the 16th. I just have no idea who the fuck the guy died at midnight on the 22nd was. 16. Because this should be David, right? But it's not accepting that it's David. Wait, 2 out of 4. Wait, did Trevor not get his clothes on the 16th? 16th? Huh? Wait, what? Did he get his clothes on the 19th? Because he sent the letter of you fucked me over, right? Good luck. May you catch the correct culprit. Thank you. 19. Watch this. What? When the hell did he get his clothes? Wait. 23. Ah! Wait. But it's in the... Am I reading this wrong? Did he give his clothes on the 16th? Because the 16th is where his name is. The 19th is where he got the... Hang on. The 19th is when he sent this unmarked letter. Hmm. 19th is when he got his letter. But it's not the 19th that he picked up his clothes. It's not the 16th also for some reason. It's definitely not before 16. It's not 19. It's not 22. It's not 23. Is it one of these two unmarked dates? Could it be 18? Could it be 20? Like, is this instead the day that they gave their stuff in? Wait, this is the day that they gave their stuff in. I'm stupid. Because Emma gave her stuff in on the 21st and she was gonna pick it up today on the 24th. The check mark just means that they already picked it up. It doesn't mean that... Okay. So does that mean he picked it up on maybe the 18th? I feel like it would have had to have happened before the 19th letter, but after Marty already gave his stuff. So I'm gonna assume it's the 18th. Is it the 18th? October 18th? I think it's 18. I'm kind of confident. It's right. Okay. So who's the guy who got shot dead near midnight? That's the only thing I don't know! Late night robbery near Simon Weaver's clothing tailor shop ended in bloodshed, leaving the officer and a culprit dead. I mean, David is the culprit. Broke into the home of Alfred Cross. Blah, blah, blah. Are you dead, Chief? No, I'm not dead. I'm clearly alive. I'm here. But the officer here has no name. The officer has no name. Saw your name in the credits. What? Really? Damn! Let's go! Hello! Wait. So, if it's not David... Mr. Cross and Mr. Brown were unharmed. It must be one of the police officers, but what the police officer... Who the police officer? What the hell? What if I put Chloe's name in the complete, like, crazy... Absolutely crazy me. Like, insane. Genuinely insane. Because Chloe's name is X'd out on this box. That would be very dark, if true. But Chloe is nowhere to be found here. Seems a little flustered. Doesn't look too thrilled. And she's like pushing it off. I don't know. I don't like that idea, but I'm gonna put it in as a possibility of the officer. Painful. No! She's actually dead? Because she's the officer, her name doesn't show up on the paper, but the only other person on the paper is David, and it's not David. Oh, she's a goat. No, that was her friend, Chloe, but how are things, Mr. Verosa? Found anything? I have. The culprit's name is Trevor, listed in the client log. Fast as ever. Care to explain? Yeah, but could you care to explain Chloe being dead and you not telling me? Sure thing. Okay. October 15, Trevor brought this lottery ticket. The next day, he bought his good stuff coat to Simon for stain removal, unaware that the ticket was still in his pocket, that is. Shortly after, Marty Parker also brought Simon his own good stuff coat, also for stain removal. The two coats were of the same brand and appearance. Simon unfortunately mixed up the two. Thus, once the cleaning was complete, the returned coats were given to the wrong owners. Okay, that makes sense. On October 19th, the winning numbers were announced. Trevor's ticket had hit second prize, but it was no longer in his possession. He blamed Simon, demanded the cash equivalent, even though it was evident he couldn't pay. Thus, on the 23rd, Trevor came back and shot him. But can we talk about the Chloe thing? What about other suspects, like Rico, for example? They could have bought the ticket. He also left a coat with Simon. He even had a wine stain, same as Marty's. Good point. Why do you think I ruled him out? Why? Maybe because Simon wouldn't mistake high-end Gustav for the cheap knockoff good stuff? And, because Rico visited Simon on the 14th? If he had bought the ticket on the 15th, he couldn't have left it in his coat beforehand. Precisely. You know what, officer? I hope Trevor wins the lottery again. Excuse me? Why? Because then he'll learn the truth. That no amount of money makes a life worth taking. Yeah, you're right. Well, about Chloe. No! Please tell me! Anyways, thanks for helping out again, Mr. Verosa, and sorry about what happened to Simon. Oh, this is a hard chapter for both of them, huh? I'm alright, officer. Hope the same goes for you too. Later then. She just turns away. Maybe. Maybe what? Maybe she was right. About what? Maybe we do make a fine team. It was. Pronounced dead at the hospital. I'm so sad though. Dude. I think we can do one more. Even though it takes me roughly like 30 minutes to an hour. Hi. It's you again, Marty. Hi, Mr. Verosa, right? Oh, look at who it is. Marty Parker, luckiest man on the face of Earth. You're a private eye, right? Like Sherlock Holmes? Something like that. I need your help. Let me guess. This about your girl? Yes, you see, I think she's cheating on me. I think she's a prostitute, bro. She doesn't answer my calls, but doesn't show up where we usually meet. Please, I'll give you all my money. I just need to know. Okay, sure. Let's do this one. Before anything, I gotta ask you this. Remember what happened last time you saw her? Yes, we went out for dinner. And I remember it wasn't our usual steak and wine spot. She picked out a new place. Omelette, I believe. I thought it was strange. Interesting. And when the check came, I couldn't pay for the food. It was just 2 omelet plates. Girlfriend looked at me just once and paid it herself. Didn't say anything. After that night, she stopped showing up. Stopped calling back. Strange, huh? Why do you think she picked some boring-ass omelet place? Maybe, just maybe, she picked the omelet place to test me. See how much I've got left. No, she knew. She already knew I was broke then. Maybe. Probably. Guess I didn't need to hire you after all. Thanks for listening, Mr. Verosa. Please keep the money. I'll be going. Oh, thanks. Free money. Yeah, go now. Live a little. Thanks, Marty, for the free money. I am benefiting from his lottery win, after all. Okay. Save. Well, I mean, we're gonna end up saving again anyway, but let's do it now. Anyways. Would you like to call it a day? Yes. Long day? Scotch, make it a double. Not your usual poison. Well, he lost a good friend today. Heard what happened to Simon. What's wasn't talking about Simon. Chloe. Was it Chloe because she didn't tell me about it, but then we noticed and we realized and it was in the police report thing? Oh. Damn, I can't believe Chloe got off-screen death and then we didn't even talk about it. I wish we did a little bit. What the fuck were you doing all day? Good evening. I'm doing great. Five dudes busted in here this morning armed. Seems like Mr. Blake sent in some hitmen. Former mayor of Nollyn. A while ago, dude wanted me to chase his wife's tail, see if she was cheating on him. Turns out, he was the one cheating, tried to pin it on a wife to force a divorce. Ever since then, I've been his biggest trouble, prime target. Why not strike him first? Would have, had it been my younger self. Now I get why private eyes are hated in Nollyn. So, what do you say? Toast to another day living another day, unfortunately? Yes, let's order the drink. We hear the ASMR again. The simple joy. This is probably the last case we can do today, and then we'll finish. We might finish next week. How many cases was it gonna be? 6, right? We finished the first case by the demo. We finished the second case. We just finished the third case. We're on the 4th case now. So if we finish the 4th case today, that leaves case 5 and 6, which we could probably do next week, which would make this a 2-parter. Nice. How did you handle Blake's buddies? With kindness and affection, by pouring drinks on their faces, that is. You know what? You could be a great bouncer. Don't sass me, sir. What do you want? What do you want, a piece? Sorry. Don't want to cause trouble. Oh, Catherine, it's just gonna be you again, isn't it? Then Verosa. Catherine. So who died today, officer? Name's Spencer, a noir cartoon artist. Familiar with the John? Is that the guy from the end of chapter 1 who was like, I'm going to make a cartoon based off of you? Writing one myself, officer. Man was found dead and his art studio shot in the back of his head. Officer, am I a suspect? Yes. Shit. Not again. Northeast Nollyn, 2nd District, 11th Street. Be there soon. Of course I'm a suspect. He was making a comic about me, wasn't he? There's usually no one here in the dark part of the bartender area, the bar, but I like checking anyway. See, you always drink alone. My way of relieving stress. Ain't how this works, Mr. Genius. You don't relieve stress by just drinking. You relieve stress by drinking with pals. The fact that you're doing so right pisses me off. Hello. Oops. Hello. This kid again. He looks so miserable. Damn. I guess he got nothing to say to me. Not right now. Hiya, Catherine. Made it. In time, too. So, what's the stitch, officer? Lesser known cartoon artist dead. I know that much. First, let me ask you this, Mr. Verosa. Who would you be in a noir detective story? Anyone but the culprit, that's for damn sure. And I suppose you'll have to work real hard on this case. October 28th, this evening, Spencer's wife, Jennifer, found the body in his art studio. Soon, she called the police. So it's October 28th today. Let me just write that. October 28th to this evening. Spencer died. Okay. What's interesting is, I couldn't find a single page Spencer had drawn. And those papers on his desk? You'll have to check them yourself, I'm afraid. I'll stay here in the studio. Suspects are at Spencer's house just down the block. Investigation report that you'll need to fill out. Oh, it's in my inventory. Very well. Let's get this started. So this is where the body would be? This is to go to the studio. Damn. It's kind of sad to see that she's still going. I mean, life goes on, right? Work keeps going. But it's kind of sad to see because, like, Chloe's not around. A mocha pot. Looks like Spencer brewed his own coffee. Coffee tins sold in supermarkets that come with beans. There are 7 of them on the desk. All of them are empty now. What you have to say? Yes, detective? The report. Where's the investigation report? Gave it to you when you came in. Didn't lose it, did you? Hope not. No, it's with me. Trust. Who called it in? Jennifer, Spencer's wife. She's inside the house next door. What time is that? It's evening, October 28th. Okay. Got it. Okay. There's the body. A high point C9 pistol in a separate silencer. The hell? It's just here? Okay. Unmarked letter. Receipt. This is the body. Virosa. Private Eye of Nollyn. Man of Nollyn sequel. That's why I'm a possible culprit. I'm a suspect because he was writing my novel, my comic. Oh my god. Wait. Let me see. Investigation report. What's we got? Spencer was killed on October blank. I'm not sure yet. The person who wrote the letter on Spencer's desk is. I haven't checked yet. It's unnamed though right now. The name of the person who purchased the pistol is. The name of the culprit is. Okay. Why is it kind of implying to me these are all different people? Unmarked letter. No hard feelings. ER. Oh my god, the emergency room killed him. Oh, okay. ER. Receipt. Morozov's Armory. Registered firearms, accessories, blah blah blah. Seller Vladimir Morozov. Buyer Spencer. Okay, the person who bought it is Spencer. Note. Purpose note is for reference in cartoon drawings. Okay, let me add his name in then to the investigation report because we know it's him. He bought the pistol. Pistol is Spencer. Just because I like checking my answers. What?! It's not him! I guess they just gave his name, but it wasn't actually him. Are you serious? Okay, we're gonna have to talk to people. Hello. This ain't a place for young ladies, ma'am. You should head home. Sorry, isn't this where I can meet Spencer, the artist who drew Man of Nollyn? Man of Nollyn? Oh, that's right. Man of Nollyn, Spencer's new detective series, prequel to I see. And who am I talking to? Breaking fourth wall. Oh, right. Sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Hinoto. Sounds like quite the noir detective sommelier. Big fan of the genre myself, too. Do you mind spoiling me a bit of the new series? What? No. Sorry, I can't spoil anything for the full release. You have 5,100 pounds. I guess the bribery is to learn more about the story from her. Is this a VTuber? I think she's a cameo character because she's breaking fourth wall. A letter from Walter. So it's probably not Hinoko, right? I don't think it would be her. Let's see. Letter from Walter found in Spencer's living room. Hello, Spencer. I am Walter, a noir cartoon publisher working with talented artists. I recently saw your cartoon Eye of Nollyn. I can help you make it big. I'll put it in over 20 magazines and pay you 10,000. Once I get all the pages, just send them to me, and I'll take care of the rest. Please reply. Walter. Is this Walter guy in the room with us right now? I mean, in the house with us right now? Probably not. Irina. My, look who it is, the Private Ivan Verosa. Pleasure seeing you here, honey. Always wanted to meet you. Don't think we met before, you are. Irina Russell. You wrote that unmarked letter. Sorry if the clapping was loud. Irina Russell. Your occupation? Wife and mom, got 2 kids, a son and a daughter. I love her catty eyes, though. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I disappointing someone? Wait a fucking sec. Irina Russell, I thought the name sounded familiar. You're a contract killer. A notorious one at that. Only when the kids go to bed, honey. Though not as often as in my younger days. Hot girl hired you, didn't she? To find the guy who shot the cartoonist boy. Ask mommy anything you want, honey. Just don't expect her to answer them all. Yes, about Spencer. Spencer, name ring any bells? What do you think? You ask me? Fine, here's what I think. I suspect someone hired you to off Spencer. Is that right? You make a fine detective, sweetie. And your client is? Really sorry, honey. I can't let you know that. I'm sorry. Mommy takes all commissions anonymously. Names don't get passed around in this industry. People these days, they're all too shy. Don't you agree? Oh, so are you admitting that you were the one who did it, but by contract of somebody? Vinbro. Irina Russell, have we met before? No, but don't you worry, boy. We can get to know each other better. Can't get used to the way you talk. Look at me, in the eyes. See, honey, you and I are so alike, you know that? Oh, God. My language, sweetie. That's not how you talk to a lady. But isn't it true? We're hired guns. We do what we're paid to do, whatever dirty work our clients fancy. Says a ruthless murderer who kills for a few bucks. And you didn't? Got you there. I like you, Vin. I think we can get along. Okay, where's my investigation report? Irina wrote the unmarked letter. Although I kind of feel like it wasn't her, but I'll write it anyway, Irina. Wouldn't the culprit mean the person who shot the gun, or would it mean the person who killed him? Because I pressed submit. I wanted to put Irina's name on Q4. I want to find out if it's the person who shot the gun or the person who hired her. Okay, it's probably the person who hired her. Got it. And she didn't write the letter either. I guess it was a decoy to make me think it was her. I mean, it's way too straightforward if it really was her, I guess. Jennifer. Okay, this is the wife. Hey, who said you could just walk in here? This is a private residence. And this is a private eye speaking, ma'am. You're the private eye? Jesus, the boozery. And you must be Jennifer. Heard you found Spencer in his studio. And what about it? Need to explain what you saw. So this evening, I was doing the dishes after eating alone, as always. I see a lot of animosity here. Meanwhile, Spencer was scribbling some stupid comic in his studio again, as always. Then I heard a loud gunshot coming from the studio. When I got there, the door was wide open. And that fool was sitting there, hunched over, same as ever, except the back of his head was blown away. You don't seem too fond of your husband, ma'am. How were things between you and Spencer lately? We fought very recently. And no, I'm not talking about it. It's personal. You ever gave Spencer's comic a look? Stupid comic of his. What? No. Comic me? You think I'm some kind of kid? Well, your loving husband drew. So what? No, nothing. There's so much animosity with this chick. It's kind of hard to take her like as a not bad person. I'll intimidate her later. What does this say? Note on Spencer's fridge. I picked it up. Sorry I ate all the coffee for this week. Could you bring next week's tins by Sunday? I left the money in the kitchen table, and can you stop telling me to give up on drawing cartoons? This is from Spencer. By Sunday? What day is the 28th? Game. Give me a calendar again. Oh, hi there. Fancy seeing you here. Guy who looks like a detective. Yeah, you remind me of a character in a famous detective story. Your name? Why, thank you, sir. Name's Walter. I publish comics, mystery and detective works in particular. A comic publisher. Got any titles worth sharing? Glad you asked. My company has yielded great success in publishing the remaster of the esteemed Ash Grey Rose, the spin-off series of the legendary Midnight Hostess Club, and the remake of the classic Coordinate of Adultery, and... enough already, fucking hell. Forget what I said. Now this cartoonist Spencer, ever heard of the name? Actually, yes. I reached out to him not long ago. Since he's an artist working in the noir detective field, I thought we'd make a great collaboration. And his answer? He had to decline my offer, unfortunately. Didn't want to share his comic pages. Though just this morning he what? He sent his pages. Every last one of them. I think he changed his mind. Wise choice, to be honest. Feel like he wouldn't have just done that. Do you think it was his wife or someone else who sent it in? And he was already dead by then? Oh, thank God, a calendar. 28 is today, and it's a Monday. Has he been dead since 27? Sunday? I don't know. Let us find out. Hello. Your name? Vin Verosa, my old comrade, friend and comrade. Been a while. Ain't what I asked. Now your occupation? Duelist, as I always was, still am, unlike somebody. Why are you here? Nah, wrong question. Why, of all people in this wretched world, do you have to be here? This old Spencer hired me, the same way the pop chick hired you. The guy wanted to chat about what we duelists do. Met him then. Yesterday morning, October 27. Set an appointment, walked into his studio. Dude was kind enough to have the door open. Nothing too weird except that the radio was blasting. The guy was so locked in, didn't even notice if anyone was approaching. What can human trash such as yourself teach a quick? Typical stuff, our price, our rules and gears. Gears, you say. The man was found dead in the very studio, pistol beside him. So I asked, where's yours? You told the duelist to hand over his heater bin? You know that didn't happen. How about we change subject, friend? You ask, I answer, for free even. Eye patch. Nice eye patch you got. Appreciate the compliment, friend. Got it thanks to a real gentleman I met in a duel. Hell of a marksman. Real good shot. You hadn't slipped the hypnotic in that gentleman's drink. You hadn't cut off his right trigger finger while he was still unconscious. You'd have not shot your eye, but your head. Oh, it was... So you lost your finger to this guy, and he lost your eye to you. Okay. Remember what he used to say, Vin? That every gunman alive is the best gunman ever. Let's change subject. As you wish. I would say on my investigation... Oops. Not my cigarette. Not my cigarette. My investigation report. I would say that the person he was killed either 27 or 28. I think 28 is the most logical answer based on what everybody is saying. Okay, so he died on the 27. So some of them weren't exactly telling me. They were telling me half-truths for some of them. Half-truths for some of them. I feel like he died on the 27th, something related to them fighting and shit. But the person who wrote the letter on Spencer's desk... Let's see. What does the letter on his desk say again? No hard feelings. I mean, this could 100% be Irina, but it's not, right? I guess the Irina was... The ER was throw off for you. And it might be his wife. No, but there's definitely hard feelings if it's his wife. She definitely hates his ass, right? I'm just confused why it says the buyer isn't him, unless... It was bought on October 27 at 1900. That's the evening of the 27th. So on the evening of the 27th, this gun was bought, and this gun, I assume, also killed him. Wait, if there's a silencer, how would the wife have heard him get shot? Did she kill him? Loki, I feel like she killed him. Wait. Jennifer, culprit? Unless she didn't pull the trigger and she was just the one who purchased the gun. Oh, she is the culprit. Okay, that makes sense. The person who wrote the letter on her desk, his desk, and the person who purchased the pistol is the only thing left. Is this your pistol, good sir? I feel like intimidating this guy. We have history. Let's talk to someone else first. This guy is a little bit sus, huh? Mateo. English Comics mystery detective works in particular, and then he said that all of a sudden, all of a sudden Spencer gave his comics to him on the 27th. I feel like that was your doing, though. Out the comic. Oh wait, no, this is ever look at the comic. I've already asked. She was basically like, nah, why would I do that? Hello. I can't ask her anything else. I mean, there's definitely hard feelings. I think this is a cameo character, so I don't think Hinoko is involved at all. Why can I bribe her though? Wait, I guess I can bribe her to tell me the story of the game. But I don't think I need to bribe her. It's not exactly related to the case. Hi, Kapen! Welcome, welcome. Thanks for dropping by. I guess I'm just unluckily a suspect because my name is written there. Okay, Barossa. The letter. The letter. It's got Irina's name on it. Is there any way I could force that to be someone else's? Like, let's say Mateo. Or someone else. Hang on. Walter. Why would Walter even be at his house? Pretty weird. Pretty weird that Walter's at his house right now. What if the person who bought the pistol is Mateo and it's like it's his pistol? Because he didn't really want to talk about that, right? Where's your pistol? Nope. Okay. Is it Irina then? Because she's also a hired killer? What a guesser. Irina. Okay, no. I'm gonna pressure Jennifer. I'm gonna intimidate her. I think I need to hear more from what she says because she's the culprit. Hi, Jennifer. Talk to me. Intimidation. Tell me, you ever read detective stories like the one Spencer was scribbling? Not even a bit. Why drag that up now? What a shame. I've always liked it. Because in those stories, heroes win, bad guys are punished, and justice prevails. Unlike in real life. Like I said, bring it up. Just got curious. In a story like that, who would you be? The dazzling heroine who helps the detective crack the case? Or some regular schmegular background extra everyone forgets? Don't know when, but some dude wrote to us calling himself a cartoon publisher. Said if Censor sends him pages, he'll pay £10,000. You know what that dumbass said? He said, no, he'll never hand them over. And you disagreed, I assume. But the guy could have been a swindler, ever thought of that? Does that even matter? Even if he was, at least it was something. Way better than that. But Spencer, that fool throws away every chance he gets. What if you wrote the no hard feelings and you mean no, but I seriously think she would have hard feelings. It's just that I can't bribe or intimidate Irina herself. I'm going to go intimidate this Walter guy. Hey, not paying you anything. I just had this idea. How about a detective cartoon where the private eye gets what he wants by threats and torture? Sounds fun to me. Sounds rather too violent, sir. That's the fun part. I don't know, sir. How about we change subject? Like questions. Ask me anything you want, I'll answer. Can't say I hate the sound of that. Spencer's cartoon pages. What did you intend to do with it? Were you gonna be a good Samaritan and actually publish the work? Certainly not, sir. Who would buy a comic drawn by nobody? And noir of all genres? Mystery? Come on. Who uses his brain reading some cartoons? True, but doesn't answer my question. So are you no hard feelings guy? My plan is simple. Have one of my artists redraw the entire stuff. First and foremost, affix the protagonist. Gotta be a female detective with a huge chest and hips. Whenever she shoots her gun, hips would jiggle and dance across the page. That way modern cartoon enjoyers desire. Couldn't dig a thing you were saying, but fine. You said you paid Spencer for his pages? Pay him? What do you mean, sir? Right, forget what I said. So did you not actually write that letter? Or were you just legit swindling? I'm gonna try the no hard feelings on Walter. Because that does feel like a no hard feelings, right? Watch me go through everybody's names like Walter. Okay. It's not Walter. I'm gonna talk to Mateo then. Sorry, I've given up. We're not gonna be a good detective. We're a bad detective after all. You've forgotten who you're dealing with. Ain't your old friend, Teo. Think you have a choice to cooperate or not? What are you gonna do if I don't? Shoot me? Because last time I checked, you were missing a trigger finger or two. I still won, didn't I? Still jerking off to your glorious victory, ain't ya? Fine. Here's my piece. Inspect all you want. Oh, he's gone. High point C9. Cheapest piece of iron in history. Ain't hard to fuse either. First thing a gun merchant would offer to a housewife wanting to be a widow. Really wrong. So Jennifer also bought the gun by that remark? Jennifer also bought the gun by that remark. Yeah. What? So did Jennifer just do everything? Is everything Jennifer? I didn't want to put her name because it doesn't sound like no hard feelings. It sounds like just very hard feelings. But okay, then I overthought it. Awesome. Mr. Verosa, you haven't lost your investigation report, have you? Of course not. It was just done with the crossword puzzles, actually. Seems Jennifer, Spencer's wife, is the culprit. She did literally everything. Remember that empty coffee tins in Spencer's studio, officer? Hi, Captain! The victim always brewed his coffee with his beans. Jennifer would bring him tins every Monday. Last week was different. Spencer left a note on the fridge, asking for new tins by a day early, whilst letting her know he'd put the money on the dinner table. That means today, October 28th, the tins in the studio should have been fresh and new, yet none of them were. In other words, Jennifer used the money for something else. Some time ago, a self-proclaimed comic publisher named Walter wrote Spencer a letter. Walter promised that he would not only publish Spencer's work, but also pay him £10,000 if he sent in pages. Good news, Spencer was smart enough to see through it. He knew Walter was a fraud and turned him down. Bad news, his wife wasn't. Jennifer believed every word Walter said and thought Spencer was throwing away his chance to get filthy rich. After a fight, she decided to steal his comic pages herself. She started looking for a hitman to get rid of her husband. She ended up contacting the infamous killer, Irina Russell. But unfortunately for Jennifer, Irina never killed Spencer. After getting paid up front, the madam ghosted. Left with no choice, Jennifer decided to do it on her own, make it look like Irina did it. So, yesterday, on October 27, Sunday, she visited local gun dealer, Vladimir, purchased the high point C9, cheapest gun in the store, along with a silencer, and sneaked into Spencer's studio. Radio was playing loud. Spencer was lost in his drawing. He never noticed what would happen to him. Jennifer then left a memo with the best contract killer line she could think of, trying to frame Irina as the murderer. Oh, I was thinking too hard. She was framing Irina, but she wasn't. I didn't think it like I was taking it like literally. She gathered every comic page Spencer had drawn, sent them all to Walter the next morning. And this evening, she called the police pretending she had just found the body. One hell of a story that is. One thing still puzzles me though. If Eye of Nollyn was such a failure and unsuccessful work, why did Spencer bother to draw another? Know that, Mr. Verosa? A cartoonist doesn't need a publisher or £10,000 to keep drawing. All he needs is one person to read his book. Someone who wouldn't berate him, flatten him, or reduce his effort to so-called unsuccessful. Someone who would trust him, believe in him. I think I'm too young to understand your life lessons. Are you not older than her? That's a good message, though. You will, Mr. Verosa. One day you meet that someone. Oh, that one is a typo. Yorsa. Anyway, good job today as always. Guess I'll be seeing you. As long as you can afford me. Yeah, bye-bye. Oh, by the way. Did you find out that Irina didn't write the letter? Because real killers never say anything like no hard feelings. She'd just do it, wouldn't she? After all, she's a professional. Why leave traces? Makes sense. Oh, that's exactly the end of the chapter. It's not. That was exactly the end of the chapter. It didn't let me go all the way back here to talk to people after. Okay. Hey, what's up? The hell's Hillary? Don't know any Hillary. That a girl you picked up finally? The bartender girl, tattoo on the left arm. Why isn't she here? That's strange. I just saw her standing behind the bar stand. Don't like the sound of that. Okay. Oh, we're going to the back room then. Maybe she's here. The fuck am I looking at? Oh no, is she dead? Guys, is she dead? Mr. Verosa? Sir? What happened? Can you explain? I'll try. It's alright. I'm here. It's alright. Take a moment. Found the dead body in the storage room. Oh no, she's dead when we were already bonding with her. Someone struck her with an axe from the rear. Wait, how the hell did we not hear that? And on the wall behind her, someone wrote my name. My name? Why? Let's see. Is this because I've been a bad person? I've been intimidating people? Is this my karma? You know how that sounds, officer? I know how that sounds, officer, but please, if you just let me. Oh, we gotta find the real culprit then. Seems I forgot my wallet today, Mr. Verosa. Think you'd let this one be on the house? Guess it can't be helped. I've contacted the owner. He'll be here soon. Let's get to work then. Fuck. We was just getting along with her. Oh, Arena's here. Oh, we finally get to move into further in the bar area. Okay. I'll go back to where we started, by where we were standing, and then that's where we end for today, and then we'll finish it next week. Like, I feel confident that we can finish it next week. I just got way too brain stumped on that first mission, probably. Man, so many people we're getting along with started dying. I'm still not over how Chloe just died off screen, and then we find out, and Catherine never really wants to talk about it. Like, we're just gonna leave it as the elephant in the room. But I guess she's not comfortable talking about it. After all, they were close friends. They were a duo who was commissioning us, basically. To lose one half is damn. We even still bought the donuts for her at that time. And it makes sense now why she was eating it. Why the name was taken out. Just really sad. Alright, so I think very good progress. We finished case. I'll just include one, even though we glazed over it. We kind of skipped over it because we finished the demo. But we finished like case 1 to case 4. Assuming the number of cases in the game is exactly what they told us at the start, where they were commissioning us for 6 cases so that they could become full-fledged police investigators. Right? Assuming it's 6, we're on the 5th. There's 2 more to go, and I think we can actually finish the game next week. So, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm pretty sad that Chloe's gone. And now even the bartender, Hillary, who we were finally getting along with her, and then, bam, she's gone too. Everybody who's nice to us. Now I'm fearing for Catherine's life. Will she make it to the end of the game, or will she also die? Just Jennifer. Bro, that was chapter 4. Just Jennifer. Just Monica, but it was just Jennifer. Everything was Jennifer. I was trying to reason. I was overthinking. I was trying to reason every other way that the answer wouldn't just all be Jennifer. This feels like when you're doing a multiple choice question, like exam, and then you for 5 questions in a row, it's been the same letter. You've been answering letter A, and you're like, fuck, no, it must be wrong. Like, this is too many times in a row. I think I'm wrong. I gotta change my answer. That's what I was doing. I kept on ignoring Jennifer because I was like, there's no way it's all Jennifer. Then it was all Jennifer. Well, it happens. I think the October 27 thing is something I slightly misunderstood because they said just this evening and stuff, but then I did not realize it, that they could have been referring to like it's already like way later. It's already the 28th past the 27th, but no, I think that's whatever. A lot of those was me in overthinking, and it's really funny. But at least the difficulty's been just right for me so far. Apologies if it seemed a little brute forcey sometimes. It was part of my process. But having fun. I can't wait to see how this goes from here. And who keeps on trying to set me up? This is the third case in a row where I am also part of the suspect list. Maybe the first time it's a coincidence. The second time, maybe it's also a coincidence. The third time though, this is on purpose. They wrote Vin Verosa's entire name. And it has to be someone who's still there. You don't just... But then, it's weird to me. Because he murdered her by getting her in the back with an axe multiple times and wrote his name in blood. And wouldn't that guy be covered in blood? He must have covered it up really well then. But yeah, okay. We'll find clues for sure. And then we'll solve this case next week. Maybe even the whole game. I can't wait to see the credits because I heard my name's in there. But yes, thank you for joining us today for Man of Nollyn. Tomorrow we'll be continuing Dead Island. Hopefully we'll be a full party this time with Ran, Wolks, and Kapen. And then same time as usual. So have a nice day or night. Thank you everybody. See you next time.